Hello, sir.
Hi.
So you have been in this field for more than 14 years, and many of your students are in service right now. And I'm
Okay.
so grateful that I'm also preparing under your guidance, and I'm
Okay.
thoroughly enjoying it.
Okay.
So we are having a lot of questions regarding this civil service preparation and all.
Hmm.
So first of all, uh, this year also you have been creating a lot of colorful results.
Okay.
So what do you want to tell about this?
What should I say? It's amazing to see the students sincerely hardworking and consistently preparing and clearing this exam, getting selected into civil services. It's something an amazing experience as a mentor, and of course, I strongly believe that if you have that passion, as we say, the fire in the belly. You see, the fact is that you have to be very passionate to crack the civil service examination,
Yes.
and definitely your dedication, your consistent effort. I'm not saying that like 14 to 18 hours or 20 hours in a day you have to spend on preparation. I think it is a blunder idea. But even if you are spending 4 hours consistently,
Yeah.
that has to be consistent and that has to be productive, and it must be under some guidance.
Okay.
What should be done, what shouldn't be done. You must be very clear about that thing with regard to prelims preparation, mains preparation, your optional, even interview. So that guidance matters, consistency matters, and your dedication, of course.
Okay.
So that is something I think it's a reason behind the success of these toppers.
Okay. Okay. So we have been seeing a lot of academies are using the toppers as claiming as theirs.
Okay,
And
okay.
what's the logic behind the same toppers have been using by a lot of academies?
See that I would say that see, once a student, an aspirant, clear his mains or interview, then what happens is that other academies will also offer lots of guidance programs for free.
Okay. Okay.
Suppose I would say one of our student who is a regular batch student, once he clear mains and interview, or once he go up to interview, the thing is that next year from different parts of India, he will be offered lots of free
Okay.
guidance
Okay.
with regard to mains test series, mains answer writing, free interview guidance. So that way, and the case is that some students, they take the regular batch somewhere, maybe in that particular academy, optional is not available. So he will be enrolling optional for somewhere else.
Okay.
So the fact is that, and also the interview guidance is in such a way that in India, no academies are charging any fee for interview guidance.
Okay.
So those guys who get interview call, they get this interview guidance in different academies, in our academy, in other academies. So the fact is that wherever they get the support, or what all the academies they provide the support, they all claim results.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that is
So
a
that is the
reality.
logic
So
behind
I
this.
truly believe it is not based on the number of the results an academy claim. I believe that it must be based on the quality services they are providing.
Okay.
So best thing is that you can ask to the toppers, or you can ask to the students who studied or prepared from that academy, whether timely the syllabus is completed, timely completion of the syllabus, and the individual intensive guidance. Civil service is not, I believe, that just like in a convention center, you are sitting in a huge crowd, you are listening to lectures, and you are another planet, and academy is another planet. That kind of preparation will backfire you.
Yeah.
So I believe this is not the number, this is the individual guidance mechanism that matters a lot. I mean,
Okay.
whether you get to that timely answer correction, feedback, or a personalized mentorship support from all experts, all subjects, and timely your answers are corrected, evaluated, or your doubts are cleared, your strength and weakness identified, and proper, attention is provided. That matters a lot with regard to this preparation. Otherwise, even with the social medias or YouTube and this and all those things, the content is easily accessible nowadays with this much technological advancement.
Yeah.
But even if this much things are there, people are not getting cleared, for which this intensive individual mentorship attention in every part of preparation that matters, that is needed.
Okay. So, in your opinion, what are the criteria for choosing an academy?
See, I always believe, as I said, when you choose an academy, your criteria shouldn't be like the kind of the gimmicks or the kind of the things they are marketing or maybe like projecting. What I say, any academy, I'm not saying that this academy is good, that academy is bad. I'm not saying that way. What I'm saying is that when you choose an academy, just make sure that whether the quality individual attention is provided, intensive individual guidance is provided, timely completion of the syllabus is ensured, or maybe experienced expert team of faculty available, resource persons available to support you in every stage of this preparation, and the proper prelims, mains, test series, answer writings, individual feedbacks, those are available. So what all with regard to prelims, mains and interview, what all required, that has to be fulfilled by an academy rather than you get other luxuries and all. It is not the luxuries, it is the right guidance at the right time that matters. And I think that is the funda behind choosing an academy.
So, if a person couldn't clear in the first attempt,
Okay.
how can he boost his confidence?
Okay.
Because that will affect his confidence.
No.
And how can he prepare more?
Okay. So this fact is that, as you asked me, yeah, one time a student prepared and couldn't get through, couldn't clear.
Yeah.
What has to be his strategy? So the thing is that what happens with many aspirants, this is, first of all, we must realize that this is a highly competitive exam. Lakhs of aspirants are appearing, and this is not just a spoon feeding. The fact is that you may be strong in some areas, at the same time you are weak in so many areas. So to rectify that, you need time. It is not like, yeah, others are doing, I am not doing. It's not like that. What is your level of preparation? You always have a personal assessment.
Right.
Maybe in a single year, many areas, since you being weak, you couldn't, fulfill those areas in within that 12 months short time. You may require one more year to crack this exam. So the reality is that you have to accept the fact that yes, some areas you are weak, some areas you are so strong. That is super fine. Congratulations, thumbs up for that. But at the same time, realize the fact that I couldn't clear because certain areas are not stronger for me. Maybe it is CSAT or it is in GS some areas or some practice side, something like that. So just accept the fact, yes, I have to invest quality time into these areas. I have to improve those areas.
Okay.
Instead of getting into frustrated or irritated, realize that some areas I have to do extra work in those areas, or I have to make myself strong in these things. So accordingly, you set a plan, an yearly plan for your preparation for the next year. And at the same time, I'm telling you that if financial things are too risky for you, I mean, another year you are joining a hostel and continuing the same steady patterns. If it is difficult for you, I would say you go for some part-time job. Nothing wrong in that.
Okay.
You can do your jobs and all. You can balance that. Nothing wrong in that. What I'm saying is that a quality time must be spent on preparation on daily basis. It shouldn't be like that. Okay, next exam is next to May, so by January I will start. That shouldn't be the idea. Just like what you've done in this year, similar way, at least 4 to 6 hours every day you spend for your preparation with your mentors, history, economy, geography, or science, or ethics, or optional, or CSAT mentors. You set a plan how to prepare for 1 year, and daily balance your job, other things, and all. Daily, I'm telling you, 3 to 4 hours minimum, or 4 to 6 hours you have to spend on your preparation. You can take different slots, like 3 hours in the morning, 3 hours in the night, that way, no problem. But make sure it is a daily habitual action, daily habit. You are preparing, you are writing, or you are revising, you are practicing test, whatever. Make it a daily activity and set a daily plan, yearly plan, and make sure that by next January you finish the entire syllabus, both prelims and mains. And by prelims itself, you have done a multiple number of revisions and this practice series, and give your best. So identifying weaker areas and setting a daily plan and maintaining a consistency in preparation part and practice part, and giving a multiple rounds of revisions, all this matters. So just like this year, next year also, you how to set a plan like that way and prepare accordingly, then you would clear.
Okay.
Otherwise, what happens because of frustration, next year till December, you are into this and that, and last few months you get that same energy and sitting for preparation, you feel many things forgotten, many things are broken, many things not done. Again, the same thing will repeat. Okay, that
Mm.
shouldn't happen.
Okay. How is Gallant IAS Academy is different from other academies?
Yeah, I would say that the basic thing I said is that this is not spoon feeding. That is the primary thing, or maybe that is the first and foremost thing I would share with everyone. Civil service examination or this preparation is not spoon feeding. Don't think that way. Yes, this is, this is yeah, developing, or it is cultivating your own analytical skills. You just like, suppose you being an officer, is an IAS or IPS, or you being a bureaucrat, how you think, or how you will, like refine your thought process. Same attitude is required here, or
Mm.
same way you have to analyze the things which is happening in your surroundings,
Yeah.
societal things,
Mm.
economical things, or security issues, or international things, or maybe geographical things, analyze that way. Not something, the rote learning, the, learning everything by heart from the textbooks and reproducing or applying into the answer book. That will not work out here.
Mm.
You have to think like a bureaucrat, like a civil servant, and you have to make it something unique, something very organic. That way of answering, or that way of thought, or that analytical skills will definitely help you in the prelims and mains part.
Okay.
So if you choose any academy, the role is just a 30 to 40 percentage.
Yeah.
That giving right classes, guidance, syllabus oriented coaching, or test series mentorships.
Mm.
Rest is 60 percentage. I would say it is your effort. So
Okay.
that many students are not realizing. They simply feel that if I join an academy, it is just like they will give everything and I will how to simply write. Not like that.
Okay.
Okay, so I strongly believe, even I won't say that even any institute claim, I would say it is a false claiming. I would say an institute's or a coaching academy's role is just 40 percentage, but 60 percentage is your effort. But in order to do that 60 percentage effort, this 40 percentage is necessary.
Okay.
That is also important.
Okay. So, in your opinion, offline or online classes are much more useful to the aspirants?
See, it is something subjective, and it depends on the student's circumstances, I would say.
Okay.
Suppose you see you are employed somewhere, you are a government employee, or in a corporate sector you are working, and you have to balance your job and your preparation. In that scenario, you have online option only, because
Hmm.
you cannot quit your job due to financial issues
Okay.
and all. So job is important for you. At the same time, you want to crack it.
Hmm.
So I would say that there is nothing wrong if you go online stream, because the fact is there are lots of students, even our own students, many cleared the civil service examination, balancing job and preparation. So they are very inspirational for me and others also. Nothing wrong, nothing wrong. You just
Okay.
do online, but the important thing is that again I would say this discipline, punctuality, consistency, all these things matters,
Okay.
because it is not for any academy, it is for you yourself. You have to do this work, it is for me or it is for that particular aspirant. So they will help you. If there is a good coaching academy, they will assign you personal mentors, or a daily monitoring system, weekly monitoring system, revisions, lots of things are there. But the thing is that ultimately you have to do this. They can give you classes and material mentorships and lots of things, but it is important that that aspirant has to balance it. You may have a work schedule from 8 to 8 or something, but still you have to spend 2 hours in the night, 2 hours in the morning, something that way.
Hmm.
You have to balance job and preparation. That matters. And
Okay.
newspaper reading, it's a must thing.
Hmm.
If you are a working professional, what all the time you get during this lunch break or a tea break, whatever the free time you get, you read all these editorial and opinion page articles,
Hmm.
or you do the most important current affairs of the day.
Hmm.
And once you reach back home, you just do a revision part of the daily GS preparation. So
Hmm.
that is something, a balance mechanism every working aspirant has to adopt or follow.
Okay.
And coming to offline, I would say that this is good for those students who feel that, okay, yeah, I get to that full time for preparation, and I am so weak in all these areas. I need that, like a fully monitored system of preparation, or I need such an ecosystem for my preparation. Because when you are somewhere, You may feel that at home you may have siblings, you may have your like uncles, beta, betty, or something, some kind of, you may feel that okay, my preparation would not be done in a proper manner, or you need an ecosystem where your like-minded aspirants, will motivate you a lot, or support you a lot, or you need a constant touch with these mentors and these fellow aspirants. In that scenario, you can go for offline. The advantage is that that ecosystem will boost a lot, to prepare in a consistent manner, because others are also following the same routine. You are having classes from maybe 10 to 1 or 10 to 2, whatever it is, and after that there is mentorship sittings or answer writing sittings or optional sittings. So that regular routine and discipline will save a lot while comparing with but it is all subjective, I would say. There is no sense that online students want to clear, offline students clear, not like that. There are lots of online offline students clear. It is highly depending on what kind of effort you are putting into this, that matters. Okay.
To crack UPSC, is it necessary to start the coaching from school itself?
See, it is not necessary, but I would say that it has its own advantages if you start preparing, because your schooling, you see what you study the Indian Constitution, the basics, the preamble or the salient features, or see history, Indus Valley civilization, or Gandhiji, freedom struggle, non-cooperation, or the ecosystem, or what you study, this kind of the basics of economy. Many things you study from school itself. So if you get an orientation, these are the same things you have to study for your civil services preparation also. That is something I think it's very advantageous. From that, very schooling or school day itself, you are into the right track. You are preparing, your school syllabus you are covering, simultaneously you are covering the basics or the foundational concepts of civil services. So I believe that is very advantageous, but it shouldn't be like a, I would say, an overburden for the student. It should be given in such a way they can enjoy both these school preparation or school journey and this civil service preparation. That has to be, a balanced mechanism has to be there.
Okay. So when it comes to working professionals or PG students, they are already having a busy schedule.
Okay.
So how are they supposed to manage this preparation along with their busy schedules?
Working professionals and PG students, I would say, it's like, see, anything you want to achieve in your life, some kind of the sacrifices are necessary.
Yes.
If you want to achieve something bigger, or you want to reach something, that kind of heights, the sacrifice is also needed. So some kind of sacrifices are essential for achieving anything in this life. Nothing is, like readily or easily come to your hand. Nothing like that. I don't believe that. So what I say is that if you're a working aspirant, or if you're a PG student or a college student, UG student, whatever, if civil service is your ultimate dream and your career job, I would say you have to dedicate some quality hours for civil service preparation in your daily routine. Am I right? So working professionals also the same thing I said. I mean, if you can spend at least 4 to 6 hours consistently, daily, quality hours, that is more than sufficient. Similar way, PG, UG students also, I would say, definitely you will get time. It's not like a PG students, UG students, 20 hours a day, they study, not like that. Definitely you will get time. So what I say is that you just get in touch with some good mentors. They will set a plan for you. Accordingly, you have to prepare. I mean, what must be done first, what must be in the second or third round, or how to read NCRTs, how to make short notes, or how to read newspaper, or how to, connect current affairs with the static portions. So many areas your mentors will guide you. You have to take that proper mentorship from your mentors. Accordingly, you have a good plan with the support of mentors. Just follow it. That's it.
Okay. So does choosing a right optional plays a very important role in this preparation?
Exactly, because optional alone contributes you 500 marks. So the fact is that out of 500, if you are able to score 300, you will be in the top 100. So that matters a lot, because GS part, almost everybody's score is almost the same, near to 90, 100, that range. But the biggest game changer is the score in your optional. You can always see that optional plays a very crucial role in deciding your results, your rank and all. So choose an optional very wisely. An optional shouldn't be because of advices of XYZ persons. Because for that guy, okay, anthropology is very nice, very enjoying, thoroughly enjoying. So she said anthropology. Maybe not. That is not case with you. Maybe this person history is very engaging, but for you it is boring.
Okay.
Maybe for that person political science, international relations very engaging. For this person that is not that much interesting. So what I said is that since a proper suggested or since a other person suggested, because of that I chose this optional, you will have to regret in that decision. So regarding an optional, your idea has to be like this. Just go to UPC official website. There you can see the syllabus of optional, the previous year questions of the optional subjects. Just go for, just shortlist 4 or 5 optionals. See the syllabus or just look into the syllabus part, read it. Similar way, go through the previous year's questions and make a decision. I shortlisted 4 or 5 optionals, and out of this, I feel that okay, these two are better for me. In that scenario, what you have to do is that you just sit with your mentor. They will guide you, which is more authentic, more suiting for you. If you are in a dilemma to choose out of two, okay. So regarding optional, I would say that 50% of optional choice criteria is, I would say, that is your interest, I mean your passion, whether you are interested in that subject, because optional always demands extra reading. So the fact is that whether you are interested in that, you have that passion for love for the subject, or you are passionate to spend extra time on reading that subject, that matters a lot. So your love, your passion, your interest matters a lot. Second thing is that whether you get to quality training, good coaching, good mentorship, good test series, that also matters while choosing an optional.
Okay. So, what is actually the best time to start preparation?
Best time to start the preparation, I don't think actually there is a best time. I think the very moment you feel that yes, I am interested to become an IAS or IPS, the moment you feel yes, I want to become an IAS or IPS or IFS, or I want to join Indian civil services, that moment itself you must start preparation.
Okay.
Now I'm not talking about the school children.
Yeah.
If you are, I mean, a student with the maturity, I mean, what I say, at least you are a UG or a undergraduate, or you are in a position to decide your future. You feel that, oh, this is my position, or this is my future goal, or this is my dream career. If you are in such a moment, I always believe that the moment itself you feel that I want to become an IAS, IPS, that moment itself you start preparing.
Okay.
Get to the right guidance, right coaching, or right kind of this, tips and tricks and all, and start from there itself.
Okay.
I don't think it is after PG, or it is after 5 years, after job settlement, or after getting financial security, I can start this. That is not a good idea, because day by day, see, the so-called toughness or competitive level of this exam is increasing. So it is always nice that you can start now. If you want to clear early, you start early. That is my idea.
Okay. So basically, these were the most asked questions, or these were the queries that many people were having,
Okay.
and we have came to a conclusion that consistency and the way you prepare,
Okay.
that is the thing that matters more, and the
Okay.
preparation level differs in many of the people, and whether it be online, offline, everything depends on the person.
Okay. Okay.
So it's actually up to each and everyone to choose a perfect academy and start your preparation. So
Okay.
do you have any advice for the students who are waiting to choose an academy or to start this preparation?
See, it is not an advice, but it's my opinion that if you're planning to prepare for civil services, make sure that at least 1.5 year you dedicate for this, because it demands quality time, your perseverance, your dedication, your hard work. So make sure at least 1.5 years or 2 years time you spend for this. It is not like just 2 months you prepared, the third month you cleared. It is not like that. You are aspiring for something bigger.
Yeah.
Your goal is bigger, or the heights you set is, top notch.
So
So I believe, yeah, I believe that you have to go extra mile.
yeah.
You have to go extra mile, or you have to put extra effort. So that understanding is very crucial. And next thing is that your guidance track has to be the correct one.
Mm.
You are spending a lot of money here and there and not getting exact guidance. That is bad idea. See, of course, it's expensive, we know, but even people prepare at home also. Nothing wrong in that. But guidance part is important. Whether you are preparing at home, self preparation, or you are doing it at any coaching academy, what is most important thing is that that exact guidance as per the requirements, demands of this, or updations of this exam. Exact guidance matters with regard to prelims preparation, mains preparation, or interview preparation. That guidance can be done by a single person or a group of people, or a pool of experts. So that you have to take care whether the guidance part is good, prelims or mains or interview guidance part is good. That is fine, I would say. And online or offline, that is your choice. Ultimately, if you decide you want to crack this, that will happen, provided you put your effort, or you are so much dedicated, and you have that perseverance. Definitely you will achieve it. And I would say just enjoy this journey. I have seen the people, as you said, in my journey, I have seen so many people clear this exam with just above average level of preparation.
Mm.
It's not like 24 into 7 they're continuously sitting and learning. They were enjoying their jobs or other activities along with their prepared and covered, they cleared. So your analytical skills, or the way you understand the things, that matters a lot. Your uniqueness matters a lot.
Mm.
Or how you are able to link your thought process with that of UPSC, that matters a lot.
Mm.
So don't be so much stressed and strained. That is part of this game. But focus on your goal and consistently work upon it, consistently work for achieving your goal. Consistency, again, I would say, I will repeatedly say, that is one of the most important quality you should have while preparing for civil services. So these are things I would say, just focus these aspects if you really wish to crack this exam. And this is possible. This is India's most democratic exam, and this is set for every common man or common woman. So it's possible for everyone, even the syllabus or the exam, the way UPSC conduct this exam, all things are simply suiting all these common people of our nation. So it's possible for everyone. That's it.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Gallant IAS, chasing your passion to ace.